Hey guys, and welcome to this quick tip tutorial on how to avoid using for each loops. Now, as you guys may know, a loop is a very slow piece of coding. It is probably one of the slowest tasks that PHP can perform. So, you want to avoid using loops at all costs, and when you have to use a loop, you want to avoid using certain things in loops. For instance, you never want to perform a looped MySQL query, because MySQL queries are one of the slowest things, and loops are one of the slowest things. So if you are looping through while doing a MySQL query, your page is loading terribly inefficient, and there is always a better method. Today what I'm going to do is show you a method for when you're outputting an array on how to not use the what am I saying? How to not use a Foreach loop. I don't know why that was so hard to say. Basically, what we'll do first is we'll define an array, just a single array. So we'll call it array. And that is equal to an array. I have a tutorial on both the for each loop and arrays, so if you don't understand what I'm doing here, I'd suggest checking that out. Basically all I'm doing is defining a basic array, and a for each loop loops through each element in an array. It's basically, if you don't want to check out those videos. So this array, I'm going to give however many keys I just did there, and I'm just going to put the letters A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, U, H, I, J, K, L, M. So we have the letters A through M. Now, let's assume that you wanted to output all of these on a new line, each one just going down. So the standard way that people would go about this would be using a for each, and then they'd go something like array as letter, and then they go echo letter break. And then if we refresh this page, you can see that we do get the letters A through M on new lines each, right? That works perfectly fine. However, we're running a loop, and in this case there is actually no need for this loop. What we're going to do instead is make use of this implode function. What the implode function does, basically, is it takes an array, so for instance all of these, and it makes it into a single string. So it would be like removing all of this, and so on. I'll keep talking as I do this. It'd be like, but in more than just making it into a single string, what it does is it combines all of the elements with a glue of sorts. When I say glue, I mean you provided a character that it puts in between each of the unique array elements, so in between here, 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 and that combines it into a single string. So, say you gave it, say you wanted to combine with a break as the glue. Basically what that would do is it would put break everywhere that you see a comma here. So the string would then become this. I'll do it down here on my example. And so you'd have a line break in between each letter, as because they're all separate elements in your array, and it joins it into a single string on that. Now there's no loop involved, but that provides us with essentially the exact same result as the for each loop did. So let's go about it with the actual example. So we'll go echo implode, and the implode takes two parameters, the first being the glue, so we'll do with a line break, and the second one being the array. So now we'll refresh this, and you can see we get the exact same output. Now the other good thing about this is it's not limited to a line break. Let's put a comma and then a space. You refresh, and we have all of that done. Now, I'm going to remove this just a second. There's another upside to the implode over Foreach. Echo, other than page efficiency. So if I go Foreach array as array, and we scroll down, we refresh the page, you notice that after M, there's another comma, which means because it goes through every single array loop. And now, I mean, there would be ways to get rid of this, but if you note when we go back to explode, or implode rather, we refresh, there's nothing after M. That's because it only glues together all of these. If there's only one element in this array, we refresh, it doesn't glue anything. So it's a very, very, very helpful function to do, not only for page efficiency, but it also helps you when you need to make changes, or to allow you to code quicker. I mean, in using implode, assuming we didn't want that comma after M, then we wouldn't have to go through and trim a comma space at the end. We can just use implode and echo it out. So I hope you guys enjoyed this quick tip, and hope you learned something. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. Also, if you have suggestions, feel free to leave me a comment below, or send me a message on YouTube and I will get back to you. So thank you guys for watching.